Hi, this is Chris from EssentialSQL, and today we're going to talk about the group by clause. The group by clause allows you to output a unique combination of field values, that's the grouping, for the fields that you specify, and in addition, summarize on those results. Now to start out, we're going to do a traditional query, and I'm doing so just to show you some data here. So I'm going to select order IDs from order details where the quantity is greater than or equal to 100. And what I'm doing here is just to show you how many order IDs come back, and presumably these are all the order IDs where the number of product that was being ordered was less than 100. I'm getting multiple rows back. That's because we ordered more than one product per order. So with a group by clause, I can actually retrieve only the unique occurrences of the order, and I'll show you here, with this statement here, you can see where I'm selecting the order ID from order details, and I'm going to group by order ID. It's a real simple statement. All it's going to do is kind of collapse all the order IDs and just bring, output one order ID per occurrence. One thing I want to point out is that in my group by here, I have the order ID in the group by, and it's also in the select. If they weren't, if the group by order ID wasn't in the select statement, it would error out. And you can see I get back only those that are unique. Now you may go, well, can I do this by using a select distinct statement, such as, and I'd say, well, that's true. Yes, you could use select distinct, but the power of the group by statement is that you're also able to do computations on those groupings, because when you're grouping the data internally, it's actually keeping track of the number of records that are in that group. So in our case here, we can show an example where we're going to output how many essentially how many order detail lines are there per order where the quantity is less than 100. So here I'm saying select the order ID, how many times you see that order ID from order details where the quantity is less than 100, and we're going to group by order ID. And here you're going to see where, okay, order ID 1 had 2 order detail lines where the quantity was less than 100. Order 2 only had 1. If you come down here, you can see where order 18 had 4. Now that's something that you wouldn't be able to do with the distinct, because the distinct would just output one row per unique occurrence. Where here with the group by, we're actually able to use an aggregate function called count on my grouping, which here I specified as order ID, and summarize the results. In the next videos, we're actually going to go into how do I use aggregate functions and look at the group by clause in more detail. If you have any questions, please tweet me at SQLChris, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks, bye.